Welcome back to my channel, brothers and sisters. I'm off for another walk, so come along and join me, see what happens. Well, what have I been up to then since I last put a video out? Well, this is my second attempt at making this video. I can't remember when it was a few days ago now. I went for another walk, as I always make these videos when I'm going on walks. I went for a walk, recorded my thoughts and feelings again as usual, got home, replayed it back, and it was, the audio on it was terrible. I forgot to put, because it was a windy day, I forgot to put a muffler on my external mic, and you couldn't hear a thing I was saying. All you could hear was, depending on which way you was pointing the camera or pointing the microphone, you couldn't hear a thing I was saying. So unfortunately I had to delete that video. So here I am again, out on a different walk. I'm going to do about 12 miles today, increase the mileage a little bit, and yeah, I'm in these lovely woods. Let me just turn you around. Look at this. Beautiful. I say that word a lot, don't I? Beautiful. I waffle a lot as well. Never mind. One of the reasons why I've come to these woods also is, I think I mentioned it in the last one, I'm not sure, I'm looking for somewhere suitable to go and do a bit of wild camping. I want to get some practice in for next year, because I'm hoping to go on a long walk, 150 miles or so. So while I'm doing that, I'm going to do some wild camping at the same time. So I've bought myself a tent, a bit of camping gear, and I'm going to do a bit of camping. I mean, if I can do it in the winter months, autumn winter months, I can do it any time, can't I? So it'll be good practice for me. But I'm just looking to see if I can find somewhere that I'm not bothering anybody, or nobody's bothering me, rather, that I can camp. So these woods are not too far from where I live, about 4 miles. So I thought I'd come here and have a quick look and add it onto my video while I'm out walking. It's looking good at the minute. In my last attempt at making this video, I was talking about, is the devil winning the spiritual battle? What are your thoughts on that? I've got my thoughts and I'll let you know in a second. Look at this. This camera's not very good at zooming in, but I'll try and zoom in a bit. It's not very good, is it? Just coming out of the woods now. Open field. There's the edge of the woods. I keep going on about how beautiful it is, but unless you're out here, you just don't realise. I'm sure you guys know this. So, why am I talking about losing the spiritual battle? I think it's because I just question everything. I have lots of doubts about religion in general, Christianity, and it bothers me. And the more I'm on my own with my thoughts, and the more I get to know about Christianity and religion, the worse I feel. I don't know what's going on there. I think I just need to be around more people, more Christians. But I think I should make more of an effort to do that. I mean, I go to church, but that's only one day a week, or one morning a week. It's just not enough for me. And as you know, my church is a very new church. It's only weeks old. So Father Alban is still trying to set things up. But obviously I'm impatient. I've been visiting a few other churches on Sundays because, as you know, our services are on Saturday. So it's given me an opportunity to go to a few churches, which is nice. They're not that good, some of them, but some of them are right. Found one the other day, never even heard of before. Anglo Catholics, very nice people. But yeah, so that's why I mentioned it. Am I losing the spiritual battle? I'm trying not to. But like I say, I have doubts. I don't doubt that there was somebody called Jesus Christ. What I do have doubts about is his resurrection. They say there's proof, but to me it's not proof. It's always afterwards. And it's all hearsay, as far as I can see, unless someone can prove me wrong. It's all people's opinions, the apostles' opinions. I mean, I could be totally wrong. No doubt I am, because what do I know? I know nothing. But hopefully I will, as I keep going to church, this will become apparent to me what's going on. These are sort of questions I need answering. But it's very difficult to approach the subject because I feel guilty about it. I feel ashamed and guilty. Anyway, this place is amazing. Just can't say it enough. Yeah, it's amazing. I've seen one person while I've been out here. One person. One man and his dog. That's all I've seen. Don't forget, brothers and sisters, please ask me some questions. I'd really appreciate it. Anything. Doesn't even have to be about religion. It can be anything. It can be about anything I enjoy watching on TV. I don't really watch a lot of TV. Anything. What's my favourite meal? Anything you want to ask. But also, obviously, stuff about religion. And I will also ask questions as and when I think of them. Sometimes I think of questions. I should write them down really, but I don't. And then I think of them and I thought, And then 2 minutes later I forgot it. So you just turn you around. It is. That's those woods I've just come from. I'll get the ball rolling with questions. My question to you is, why do we need the sacraments for salvation? Didn't Jesus die on the cross for our salvation, for our sins? Why isn't that just enough? Just putting it out there. I don't know. I haven't got a clue. Like I say, I've started the ball rolling. That's something I'll have to ask my priest. I need to write these questions down, because by the time I meet him, I've forgotten them all. So he died on the cross for our sins, and he was resurrected. And then the disciples, the apostles, went out and preached the gospel. Yeah, so I don't know. I'm waffling on again as usual. I should call this channel The Waffler. Sorry, I really do waffle on. It's because I'm uneducated. Once again, look at this. It's just stunning. On my doorstep, virtually. You guys can probably tell that I'm not very good at putting my points of view across. I struggle to get my thoughts out, knowing what to say, and you won't know this also. It's been a while. You can't tell on this video, but since I last spoke, because I've been trying to gather my thoughts, try to unscramble them in my head and try to make sense of it. I've been it's like these videos are becoming my personal diary, a way of expressing how I feel. I don't know if that's a good thing or a bad thing, but when you struggle to, like I do, to speak to people, even to my family, because my family's not religious. We call ourselves Christians because, you know, we was just brought up to say we're Christians, but We're not practicing Christians. And nice to, you know, I can't talk to my nearest and dearest about these things, which is, it bothers me. I wish I could, but if I just mention anything about Christianity, I just get a and so I don't even bother no more. Yeah, it's a bit bad when you can't even talk to your family about it. That's probably why I come on here and do it on here. And that's probably why I like spending time on my own. I mean, that's not good for you, is it? Spending time on your own all the time. You need to be with people. And when I do spend time with people, you know, like at church, it's great. I can talk till the cows come home, as they say here. But at home, I really struggle. Like I say, I can't really talk to anybody at home. Let me just turn around. I've just noticed this. St Peter's Church, Parish Church. I'm going to go and have a look at this. Let's go and have a look. The Diocese of Lincoln, Church of England. A female priest. Is that right? I know it's not right in the Orthodox Church, but anyway, what do I know? Let's go and have a look. So beautiful around here. I keep saying that, don't I? But it is. It's gorgeous. A little pea soup pond. I won't be doing much editing on this video. Here it is. Hidden behind these trees. And of course that chalkboard is open. There's a skip out here. Looks like they might be having some work done. Let's go and have a look. Look at this I've just found. The Ray Almhouses, founded by Dame Frances and Sir Christopher Ray, 1641. What? These can't be from then, surely. Let's look at this shape. These little houses, little bungalows, cottages, right next to this church. Look. Unbelievable. And it looks like it's open. Let's go and have a look. I'm in. Look at that. I'll have to find out about this church, find some information about it. Look at this. Still got you on Zoom. Well, that's a bit confusing. It says in the leaflet I've got here that the south wall of the nave with the plain Norman doorway is the oldest part of the church. And it says the nave arcade rounded arches was built at the close of the Norman period, but his pointed arch is 14th century. I don't know what the Norman period is, but... And then you come to this wall here, and there's this, and it tells you the rectors of the parish. And that one clearly says 1244, Roger de Caden. So, a bit confused about that. Anyway, look at this. I don't know if you can see this. This is a knight. He's got his legs crossed. Let me see if I can get above. You see his legs are crossed. Now it says in here, where is it? It says, in the church there are 3 fine memorials. The oldest lies in the porch under the tower, and is the figure of an unknown knight of about 1300, in chainmail and bearing sword and shield. The legs are crossed, and a lion is at his feet. I don't know if you can see that. Is there a lion? I can't see a lion. I don't know where the lion is. It might be worn. There is something at his feet, but it don't look like a lion. Lion at his feet. It is commonly thought that the crossed legs indicate that the knight had visited the Holy Land and fought the Crusades. Wow, fascinating. And this memorial here, let's get a bit closer in. Wow. I'll just step back a bit without falling over. That is of Sir William Ray, who died in 1617, and his wife, Lady Frances, who were descended from the Dukes of Buckingham. Lie under a stone canopy supported by 10 classical columns. Wow. Unbelievable. And if you come down here, the third monument is this one, which is Susanna Drury, sister of Lady Frances. And that is supported by greyhounds and reefs. Don't know where the reefs are, unless that's it there under her arm. Oh, and the walls there. And cherubs. The damaged condition of the dog's noses Let's have a look. Yeah, they've been damaged, haven't they? Snapped off, both of them. Well, according to this, the damaged condition of the dog's noses is attributed to the iconoclasm of Cromwell's soldiers. Wow. This church really is old. Wonderful. Well, that was an interesting church. It was definitely the 13th century, so that was right. It was very pretty. Well, it was from the outside, it looked very pretty from the outside. Well kept grounds. Looks like they've had some, I think the roof might have been leaking at some point. That's why there was a skip outside. Anyway, very interesting. That was good to see about that night. That was the unknown. I wonder why they put that there then. Must have been of some importance. Very interesting history. I like stuff like that. Anyway, let's carry on. It's quite a well-off area, this. Some nice houses. Can't remember if I've told you this before, but I would love to be able to raise some money to help the church, well, to help my church, parish, to buy its own church. That'd be brilliant if I could do that. I mean, it's a massive long shot, isn't it? I could do a win of the lottery. I might have said that before as well. But yeah, that'd be really good. Well, this is a start. If I can get this YouTube channel in some cash, that'd be good. I'm not expecting great things. To be honest, I didn't expect to get this many subscribers. I didn't think it would get out there. But yeah, I'm trying to think of ways of raising cash. I'd like to, I've already told you that I'm going to go on a long walk next year, 150 mile. I'm going to do it sponsored, I think. See if I can get people to sponsor me to do it. Like I say, build this channel up. I think you have to get 1,000 subscribers to start generating an income on YouTube. Don't know how much you get, but it all helps, doesn't it? Yeah. If any of you brothers and sisters can think of any other ways I can raise money to help build a church, imagine that if it'd help. If I could raise enough money to build a brand new, wouldn't it be great? A brand new church. Imagine it, one with a big dome. I don't know. I live in a dream world, don't I? But you got to have dreams. Let's hope they don't get shattered. I mean, I just got to show you this. I am walking in the middle of a farmer's field. Let me just show you. There was no sign. I don't know if you can see this. It's like a track. And I can see over there like a little tiny bridge. So that's the way I'm going. I'm not sure, but in the distance right over there, I don't know if you can see it. Some like cranes or something. I'm not sure if I recognise that. I think that's probably where I'm going to end up going. I'm not 100% certain where I'm going, to be honest. I'm doing this off the cuff, so I could get lost. But I don't think so. I think I've got a very good sense of direction. As I know roughly where I am, so like I say, I've got a fairly good sense of direction. Just not sure whether I should be walking across this field, but I suspect you can. There's that little bridge. Sometimes the little signs to show you which way to go are missing. I don't know what that says. It's a bit worn. There's one. There's one there, look, pointing in that direction. Now then. So there's look at that look. See it? Holy Trail. No, I didn't know there was a Holy Trail. Wow. Public footpath. Oh, where's that go to then? Yeah. That arrow there is pointing that way, but I've come from that way. Ah. There you go. So I have come the right way. That was right. So I think I want to go that way. Well, that's the way I'm going to go anyway. Stop a second, show you. Look, I'm literally in the middle of a field. And that's the nearest, I don't know if you can see that. There's a house down there. That's the nearest house to me. And that's in the middle of nowhere. I'm hoping there's some woods over there. I'm hoping that's the way I'm going. Still looking for somewhere to camp. Let's go and have a look. Well, I've just realised where I am. I've recognised where I am now. It's different when you come across the fields. But I'm crossing this little road here. See, I recognise this road. When I was doing a lot of running, I used to come running around here. I can hear a helicopter, but I've been hearing it for a while now, but I can't see it. I'm definitely on the right track. And it looks like I'm going through those woods, which I'm pleased about. Where's that helicopter? Sounds like it's really close. Yeah. So I'm not lost. I sort of know where I'm going. I had it in mind where I wanted to go, certain places, and I'm found. Oops, no, I'm found in the right way. It'd be so easy to just get my phone out and Google it. Oh, this is much better. I should come to a place called Greensby, which I've been before. I don't know if I've shown you that place. There's a little church there. I've been to visit it before. That's where I'm heading towards, hopefully. I'll show you when I get there. But I didn't realise there was these woods here. Hopefully. Because the last woods that I walked through, they were terrible. There was nowhere flat you could put a tent. There was lots of roots and fallen down trees. There was even quite a few badger sets. So I didn't fancy that at all. Imagine being woken up by a load of badgers in the middle of the night. Plus it would have been very uncomfortable. All those roots, there was loads of brambles, thorns. Yeah, it wasn't a very good place to put a tent up. But these woods might be different. Let me turn you around as show you as I'm getting closer. I don't know if you can see them on the, I mean, I'm looking at this screen. I mean, my eyesight's terrible. But I can, when I'm looking normally without looking through the camera, I can see them clear as day, but looking through this camera I can't hardly see them. I've seen where the helicopter is. I don't know if you can see it. Right over there, there's like a farm building. I don't know if you can see that tractor going towards it. There's a white roofed, and just sort of like to the left behind it, there's a helicopter with a red flashing light on top. Don't know what all that's about. No, it's taking off now, look, can you see it? It's just taking off. Is it coming this way? Do you know what? I think it is. It's coming this way, look. It's low. Or is it coming this way? No. It's going the other way. Oh. Let's carry on towards these woods. I've reached the woods. It's looking good. The only problem I can see with this is it's quite open, and it looks like, as you can see by this trail here, it's a well-trodden path. But saying that, I haven't seen a soul. I've seen one man and his dog, and that was about 3 hours ago, and it was nowhere near here. So this could be the place. This could be the place. Let's have a look. It's like rows and rows of trees. Now, has this wood been... See, all these trees are all in line. That makes you wonder. It's not natural, is it? Somebody's planted these. Every one, look. But that's not a problem. Yeah. I reckon this is going to be the place. Right, I found this section of the wood here, and I think this is a perfect spot. You could stick a tent in there somewhere and hide it out of the way. Nobody would even know who's here. Be right for one night or two. 1 or 2 nights, be fine. Keep yourself out of the way. Right. I can see a plan forming here. That's what I'm going to do. Someone's been busy chopping trees. Well, they look like they've been there for a while. Somebody's had a fire here. Cheers, aren't they? And that's where I'm going. There's another church over there. I can't remember what it's called, but I think it's called St Helens. Going over that way. Let's go and have a look. There's one for you. If, like atheists think, there's no such thing as a God, where did all this come from? Did it just appear one day from nowhere, from nothing? Is that possible? How can this whole world just come from nothing? Look at it. Surely it must be created. It just blows your mind to think of it, doesn't it? Hey? Just blows your mind. How can it, where did it all come from? Did it just appear? Was there just a big bang? Well, where did that big bang come from? I don't believe in the Big Bang. I really don't. Therefore, it must be created. And therefore, does that mean it was God? Well, then the next question would be, where did God come from? Oh, it's just... why does it have to be so difficult? Let me know your comments. Let me know your thoughts in the comments. Let me turn you around again. Nice little farm building. Now then, do I carry on across there? I think I go across this little bridge. This little bridge. Yeah, looks like it. Do I? Go on then, walk through here. I don't know. Bit of a strange way. Why can't you just go on that path there? I don't know. The church is somewhere over there. Let's go and have a look. That's those woods I was just in, where I said I wouldn't mind going camping. Right, let's turn around here, let me show you this, look. There's a farmhouse, and look what's around here. Ta-da! As if by magic. The church. Let's go and have a look. Like I say, I've been here before. It's a lovely church, but I've never come that way from, I've always come in my car. Well, that's had some work done on it. Look at that wall, look. All the different brickwork. I'm guessing that would be the rectory at some point. It probably still is, I don't know. Let's have a walk around. I love these little old churches. Different angle of it. Let's show you this angle. There you go. I want to do one of them walk past shots, didn't I? And I put the camera down on the ground and then you're walking past it. I'll try it in a bit and see how it works out. Ooh, okay. Fenced off. IGS. What's that? There is an inscription on that, but it's that worn. Let's see if we can get it on the camera so I might be able to have a look at it later. I might be able to see it when I upload it on my computer. I'm not sure how old this church is, I can't remember now. And I think it's open. Let's go and have a look. Yeah, it's 13th century again, this one. There's a list here of past figures. And that one says 1296. Richard of Osgoodby. So, 13th century. Look how plain they are. Very plain, aren't they? Plain but nice. Oh, I've got it on zoom. Let's take this zoom off. I mean, the zoom's not very good anyway, but there you go. Tiled floor. All good. Those tiles are called Minton tiles. Stained glass window. Very nice. What's this carpet covering? Old brick walkway. I wish there was a toilet in here. I could do with one. Don't know if I'd want to go there. It's good that it's open though. That's where I've just come from, down there, where that church was. Look at this beautiful place. Lovely, lovely little house there, isn't it? Well, it's not little, but it's beautiful. And there's a little tiny cottage there, look. Even that's beautiful. Oh, look at that, peacocks. Wow. Manor Lodge. Tiny little place. Anyway, let's get out of the way of this car. Looks like I'm coming to this main road down here. I'm coming up to a main road here. I've done 10 mile. It's in, oh, what's this? A couple of little chairs, look. What's all this in aid of? Don't know. Anyway, so, like I said, I've done 10 mile. I think I've got another 4 miles to get home. So, I'm going to end this video here. I've run out of things to say to you. Let me turn you around. Yeah, I'm going to end it here. I don't really want to be filming walking down that main road, so it's not safe. So I'll end the video here. Thanks for watching. Don't forget to like, subscribe, share, and all that business. Like I say, it will help. And it encourages me to carry on making them. And yeah, God bless you all. And see you again in the next video. Bye for now.